We are going to be playing as Slinger Malinga himself, the greatest or probably one of the greatest T20 bowlers of all time. Let's go. We are going up against England here. In my first spell, I think I'm going to bowl normally, good length and all that. Those toe-crushing Yorkers, I think we'll save them for the last part of the innings. These are 2007 teams, so Vikram Solanki is batting for England, and look at how close that ball was to the leg stump. Slinging action as well. Oh man, just an inch or two away from the stump. We return here for our second over in the final over of the power play, and Kevin Peterson is on strike. Wow, he goes for a swing, misses it. Some real late swing there as well. The sixth over, so this is nice. Let's see if we can get that swing again. This time walks across. A semi-flamingo shot there from Kevin Peterson. One bounce into the fence. That would have probably gone for 6. That should have gone for 6. And it was just about a meter away. Oh, he goes for it again. This time a flatter hit. But I think it pitched exactly where it did the last time. Once again a boundary in the same direction. And oh boy. Final over the power play. He tries to flick it. But this time on the leg stump. I think that was a leg by, somewhat expensive over, but it was the last over of the power play, and I'm here bowling the 19th over of the game. But the thing is, I have 2 overs left, so I guess one of my overs have been, so I can only end up bowling 3 overs. That's not great. Let's see, 24 of 11. Collingwood comes across, flicks it, and the fielder, a deep square leg, pulls it out of the air. What a catch that was. He moved, he covered a lot of ground and caught it very close to the boundary. Luke Wright comes in. They need 24 of 10. Still I think the game is in the balance, but now I think England are ahead ever so slightly. Now 20 of 9. Flintoff is here as well. Wow. Again goes through the offside, over the infield. One bounce into the fence. That was a very straight ball. But he gave himself some room and hit me over extra cover. Now we have a more balanced field. 3 fielders on the leg side deep. 1 on the offside. Now that is just unlucky. Full Yorker. Gets the edge, will get 4, gets to his 50 as well. Now they only need 12 of 7. Oh, under pressure. Is that gonna be called wide? I think it will be. Yep. Too much pressure here. 11 of 7. Let's try to finish strong here. Well done. He went for the extra cover hit once again. This time doesn't get anything, but it does not matter. England do end up winning with 2 balls to spare. Here we go. This is a 6-team league, so now we are going up against India here. And Gautam Gambhir, first ball, edge, thick edge, and it flashes to the boundary, to the point boundary. I mean, that is just unlucky. I think I need a test match like field with gullies and of course slips. Short and wide, cuts it there. But that should be only 1. Nope, they're going to come back for 2. The fielder over there, painfully slow. Yorker, but the direction was just not right. It should have been a little bit more straighter, but I drifted on the pads and Robin Uthappa just flicks me over. Fine leg. Of course, this is the power play. Only 2 fielders outside the ring. And he is making full use of it. Now goes over extra cover. 1 bounce, another boundary. I have been expensive in this game and in the last one as well. Oh, goes again. But this time I think he hits it straight to the man. And that was actually exactly my plan. I thought if I'd bowled wider, he'd hit it squarer. And that's exactly what he did. Ends up giving a simple catch to deep point. And we pick our first wicket here. Now on the pads again. That Yorker just does not seem to find the right line. I'm always drifting on the pads. He just flicks me away through mid wicket. Easily put away for 4. Now Yuvraj Singh, they have lost 2 wickets. Oh, what a beautiful delivery there. Just a hint of swing, perfect length, perfect line. And of course, Malinga is bowling at good pace all that time. Oh wow, almost kissed the off stump there. Shot, oh, what was that? Did he try to leave it or was he going for a uppercut? That was strange, but it still doesn't carry to the wicket keeper, even though he just middled it. That went right off the middle. Still, didn't go for 4, didn't go to the keeper's hands. Well, that will go for 4 minimum. Almost went for 6. That's not good yet. Yuvraj Singh, 4 deliveries, 4 runs, but he's tried to smack every one of them. And he goes for it again, away from the fielder, and 6, I think. Yup. Small boundary there. Yuvraj, of course, free flow of the bat. Gets 6 for it there. Sehwag comes across. That was actually not that bad of a ball. A Yorker just outside off stump, but he moves across and flicks that ball through square leg. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to continue. Stop the flow of runs. Well, that was the last ball of my spell. I have no idea where the ball is, but what happened. He went for a pull. Gets the glove. Oh, almost dropped back onto the stump. Well, we win that match actually. Oh, that is great. Now we are up against Pakistan here. Driven. At least let's try to be economical this time at least. In both games, I have just been smacked. Oh, on the pads again, drifting away. Easily picked. Finds the gap and gets 4 for it. Just have been doing that in both in actually all 3 matches. Opens the wait, that was intentional or was that a edge? Anyway, it will be a dot ball, which seems to be almost impossible to pull off right now. Oh wow, that is straight, but I think slightly high though. Good length, good line. Tries to play it on the up, misses it, but I'm not going to waste a review. I think that was height. Let's have a look. Impacts in line, and of course wickets missing because of height. Yorker, but yeah, goes to second slip on 1 bounce there. That was a dodgy over. A lot happened there. Let's try to keep it going. Only 6 runs given away. Let's keep that going. And I gave away a boundary, and then in the remaining 5 deliveries only gave away 2 runs. Off to a good start this over as well. Bat onto the pad and just a single. Shot goes for the pull. Unlucky again. That actually carries for 6. I mean, you just cannot do anything about things like that. Shot, nice length, perfect direction. Gets the top edge and gets 6. Well, there we go. I think that was a middle stump Yorker, but these guys are just walking across and playing everything on the leg side. Oh, close. Goes for the drive. It was full enough, but doesn't get anything on it. Oh, there we go. Finally, they've been doing. Batsmen of all 3 teams have done that. They walk across and pick me over the leg side. This time he misses it and I hit the leg stump. I actually knocked the leg stumps over. Look at that. Walks across, walks too far across and misses the ball, but the ball doesn't miss the leg stump. And that was the best we could have picked up in this challenge, at least. Oh, again, tries to drive it on the arm, gets a thick edge and it flows past third man for 4. I mean, how many edges are going to go to the boundary? Not one goes to the fielder. Now again on the pads, but I was so quick that I beat him for pace. That ball probably should have been hit away for 4 as well. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. I even managed to beat him and get the pads, but I don't think he might have gotten some bat on it. Shot, pulls it away. And another single have been. Wait, what? I've given away 23 runs, so I have not been economical at all even in this game. All 3 games I've been giving away at least 10 runs and over. This time slightly under that. I mean, he still has 2 balls to change that. Again, drifting on the pads, and again this time he doesn't try to keep it on the ground at all. He smacks me over mid-wicket in the air, and he'll get 4 for it. Well, I am gonna bowl my last over in the 17th over, which makes no sense at all, but have to do what the captain says. Oh, that was a good ball, but he still somehow manages to hit it away for 4. I mean, how did he get under that? That was a Yorker, but he just smacks me right over my head to the long off boundary. Shot over. Oh wow, he is trying to belt that ball to space, I think. That's how hard he's trying to hit it. And there we go, once again, walk across, lift it over mid-wicket, get 4. Only one time that hasn't worked, and I actually managed to get a wicket off it. But other than that, that flick has been very... Oh, he goes for it again and almost gets his leg stump knocked over. But I think it was just a little too wide. Oh boy, he goes for it and he has hit that ball to the moon. 6 runs here. A freebie, of course. And this time, once again, I have given away more than 10 runs and over, and I still have 2 balls to go. That looked close. That looked straight as well. Well, he's not gonna give it out. I am, of course, gonna review it. That looked very straight. He walked across and then missed the ball. That always gets a batsman in trouble, but this time the ball is just going down the leg side. We have been not lucky one bit. Lovely triumph, but straight to the man. We end our very costly spell, given away 44 runs and just picked up 1 wicket, which is not great at all, especially when the team has only scored 146. But in the end, it's not going to matter. We still won it. Now we are up against the unbeatable Aussies here. Hayden and Langer are opening. They're going with their test team, I guess. Oh, that looked close as well. That looked very close actually, but it might actually be going with the angle down the leg side and maybe even hide. So I'm going to do the sensible thing for once and not waste a review. And he plays the same shot again, this time very successful, gets a bat on it, gets 4 for it. Slashes hard, gets a thick edge, and it once again goes away for 4. Not one edge has gone our way. And again, this time gets the middle of the blade. But why does it matter? I mean, the result is the same if it goes off a edge or of the middle. It really doesn't matter, as long as it goes for 4. And again, another thick edge, but this time it goes to third man and it will be only 1 run. I'm back in the 11th over now. Oh, there we go. Finally, Malinga's perfect Yorker gives me the perfect side. Middle stump is knocked over the off stump and leg stump as standing there with no company. Look at that. Bang, right middle of middle. That is just a pretty sight. Look at the middle stump go. There we go. That is just beautiful. Finally, we get a wicket with a Yorker. Again, pointing off the mark with a flick. I've been seeing flick after flick after flick in these last 4 games. It seems no matter where I bowl, offside or leg side, they're just going for that same shot. Well, not Hayden. He has decided to hit it out to the offside boundary and he'll get 6 for it. Well, once again, giving away more than 10 runs and over. I've not been doing a great job of playing like Lasith Malinga. Look at that. He plays a tennis smack down the ground. He'll get only 1. But there's just no respect for the bowler there. If you play a shot like that, it just means you just don't care. You don't respect the bowler's skills. You can do whatever you want. And that's what they've been doing. Ponting. It's a straight. I'm just gonna go after it now. These fielders are just too slow. Well, I ended the last over somewhat well. Let's see if we can do a good job with our final over here. Oh my god, Hayden. He's hit a big one here. Oh my god, for a second I thought The fielder had come around and it was a wicket, but nope, that went away over the fence for 6. Hayden is exclusively looking to play on the offside, which is actually not bad because I'm just tired of seeing flick after flick. Oh man, again hits it but doesn't get enough of it, and it is out. I thought it bounced and then went to the fielder, but nope, he catches a very low one. Didn't dive. Ponting goes for the flick, and I get a wicket of a bad delivery. Of an awful delivery, let's be honest. Look at that. That was actually about a feet away from the leg stump, and he still somehow found a way to get out on that. We've taken 2 wickets against this near perfect Australian batting lineup, and our final ball, and not bad. It'll be only 1 run. 2 for 38, still not the greatest of economy, but let's see if we win this game at least. And we win the game in the last ball. Wow! If you want to see another Sri Lankan legend in action, click the video on screen to see me play as Muthaiya Muralidharan. There was so much turn and absolutely no bounce. That was a odd pitch to play on. For now, like, comment, subscribe and all that. It really means a lot. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.